Hey, this is Gracie, and the White Lotus is here in Thailand. And I'm in a great linen shop, and there's a dedicated linen called Camilla selling the White Lotus collection of resort wear, and it's a whopping 700, 800, 900 euro. The design's in Australia, but I've got a feeling, I don't know, but definitely that linen's coming from Asia. This is, look, I'm menopause, so I've got a big belly and I'm losing weight, sorting out my gut health. So it's absolutely fantastic. I've got my Crocs on, which, no, but I haven't got a bra on because I've literally come from the beach. So this is fantastic. Resort wear, thinking, oh, I'm going to go for a cocktail. I've got a shirt dress at the moment, no bra on as well. But I love this. But I'm in two minds. For white, what I like it can go a lot more lower. And as I get fatter and thinner, then the tie is fantastic. For me, kaftans make me look frumpy, so I'm more linen shirt dresses. But today we're going to look at trousers. I love it. So I've got this one, or I'm thinking the more beige one. Or I'm thinking the beige because it makes me look thinner. So let's try on the beige, which I love. And here for me, like just, there's little, not Crocs. Crocs look silly with it. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, I'm going to go beige. I haven't got it on properly, but I just think it's more flattering on me. And white, because I'm always eating out a lot. It's the same print, same design as the white one. What do you think? Beige, again, because I'm fluctuating in weight, it's fantastic. It's very loose, very White Lotus. So there is the White Lotus collection for like 7 times the price as this. And here you've got a lot to choose by, but I love this. I'm in Vietnam in 3 weeks. I can get something else made. But this is 55 euro. You're not going to pick up anything like this in Europe in linen. Maybe Zara, and even then, you know, it's all coming from Asia anyway. What do you think? Beige or white? So the White Lotus season 3 has come out. I'm in Thailand. So a lot of people are asking about resort wear. I'm going to tell you what's wrong with this. I'm just going to come here. This is it's a linen rayon. The V isn't big enough. Now, it looks fantastic with my Crocs, but I look like non-baking bread. I do like the pocket idea, and I do like the sleeves because they're very, very flattering on top-heavy women. You could do it with a belt, you could, or a brooch, which would look better. I do love this print, but I find, and my husband's not liking kaftans on me, he thinks I look like a fat mama, which I feel. So I think it's great for resort wear, beach wear. I've just come from the beach, literally. Let's try another colour. Maybe it's a colour. And this is this one that I've liked. The V isn't big enough. When you're top heavy, you need bigger V's. I've just put it over the other dress. So that's my top tip. When you're top heavy, your V's got to be really deep, which isn't a problem. I could do it. Yeah, you know what? The prints, the colours are not working for me. So as you can see, the trousers, you've got to get your right print. The purple looks great, but I'm finding these not flattering. I can get a brooch and scruff it up like that. Kaftans for me have got to be above the knee, otherwise I look like not baking bread in Italy. But this is perfect resort wear, travel wear in Thailand, because it's just going to get hotter and hotter. And with your Crocs. But I think, look, the more and more, that's a great print. This is a beautiful print. This was in a top, And I really like the sleeves because I'm top heavy, big arms. So yeah, it's flattering. Deeper V, go deeper V with big breasts, top heavy figures. And if you're short, go above the knee. That's how you're going to wear a caftan or a shirt dress, which I can't find one in here. But I'm off to Vietnam in 3 weeks. But here at €60 a piece, I'm happy with that. And in Vietnam, I can get something a lot more tailored. So hello people, welcome. Want to guess where we are? We're in Thailand, and that sound is the White Lotus HBO Season 3 inspired sound. It's a beautiful bird. And today I'm going to talk about resort wear. And if you're watching, and if you've watched episode 1, excuse the mess, just I'm in an Airbnb and so much going on. The Cougar ladies, they're 50 plus, they're confident, and they're at the Four Seasons in Koh Samui, which is called the White Lotus. If you want to know what the Four Seasons Koh Samui look like, I'll put the link below. I've been there, I've reviewed it, and I'll be returning. And I will be returning to Samui very soon. So the resort wear, the White Lotus Season 2 and 3 have done a collaboration, funny enough, with an Australian designer called Camilla. And I've gone on there, and they're beautiful stuff, and they're dedicated to the White Lotus with messages through the episodes. And then I started to look at it, and I thought, that's designed in Australia. I bet 100% that the linen is coming from Asia. Now, it could come from China. A lot of designers in Australia use Chinese fabric. Could be coming from Vietnam. Vietnam linen is normally India. And then most likely, I think it's coming from Thailand, but I haven't felt the product. But at €800, you're paying for the White Lotus brand. So this morning, I'm in Hua Hin, and I came across this. Very quirky. And I've got a shirt dress, which is really flattering on me. I'm 165 centimetres, as you can see. And shirt dresses are fantastic because they're flattering on my large arms, and I'm top heavy, short legs, long body, short legs. And I'm really top heavy, so kaftans don't look good on me. They have to be above the knee and they have to be tailored in. Now, I'll be going to Vietnam in 3 weeks and I'll be getting some tailoring done. But at the moment, I went to this shop. I'm in Hua Hin at the moment. And I thought at Market Village, and I saw this linen from Thailand, and €40 this shirt. It's quirky, it's me, and it's flattering. What I like about it, you can see at the front, it's shorter than the back, and this would look really fantastic over swimwear. This is great for resort wear, or just with denim shorts. You don't need to see your shorts. So for me, quite above the knee because I'm short-legged, long torso. And then she had, which I really love, I'm going through menopause. I have a menopause gut. You can look at gut health on my YouTube. I'll put the link, and the Thai herbs I'm taking, and I've lost weight. Look how floral that is. Now, the White Lotus collection with Camilla is all floral, but look at this. This is a print. I don't know their collection at all, but if it's this print or not dissimilar with this linen, it's coming from Thailand, and they're charging €700-800 for it. But it is the White Lotus collection, and I picked these up for €40, and it's the Thai linen. Now, why I went for this, it's wide leg, very flattering. Linen is fantastic on resort wear. There's my pool out there. When it's hot in Thailand, when you're going to in Bangkok or in Samui, central Samui, you go into the shopping centres and shopping malls. You want to look nice, and even in resorts, but you don't want to be too hot. Now, if you're menopausal and you've got temperatures going everywhere, linen, silk and cotton are your best things. So I asked them, they said the linen's from Thailand. I was in Luang Prabang, Laos, and I could see them making beautiful linen, which is a lot more coarse. But I am loving this. You've got to understand that something at this price range, the tailoring isn't going to be the best, but it doesn't look half bad. But I'm loving this. Look, I've got an endless tummy shrinking and growing. So this that ties around my waist, you can make it high waist, low waist, and this threads into the hole here, and I love the print. They had more. They have a pink, like a lilac linen, and a white linen. I went for the beige linen because it is more slimming and flattering. What an eclectic, endless amount of colour. When you're in the tropics, when you're in Thailand, you want to wear colour. 50 plus, I'm 54 very soon. Colour, colour, colour. Colour makes you youthful. Do not opt for black. Do not opt for plain things. Colours. So I've got this. I've opted for a really wide leg with Crocs, or hold on, I'll show you what I will be teaming these with. The Brazilian brand called Melissa are fantastic plastic robust shoes that I recommend when you're out here in Thailand, and I will put the link in this video as well. Video that's so 90s, YouTube. So this YouTube is about the White Lotus resort collection called Camilla, which is linen. So if you're in Thailand, you don't have to spend a lot on linen. And of course, there's different grades of linen, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with this at €40. And I live in Thailand, I live in Asia, and it gets hotter and hotter, but I want to look stylish. And when I go into the shopping centres, especially in Bangkok, where they really dress up, Siam Icon or Siam Paragon, then this is a great layering. The key to resort wear is layering. I've been in Asia long enough how to master it. This is gorgeous. This is another level. This is vintage Laos Luang Prabang, but you're going to just see the synergies happening here. In fact, look at that. That is, amazing. And that is all handmade. This takes probably 5-6 weeks to do. And then the pastel rattan bamboo bags. I always have bamboo bags in Asia. Look at the synergy of that. This is very White Lotus, very resort wear, even on a super yacht or on a cruise. So you can, if you're summer to summer like me, these can continually be used all year round. And then we're going to talk about the shoes. And these are really practical shoes for women 50 plus, menopause, the tropics. Do not wear leather shoes in the tropics. Go plastic. My go-to brand is Melissa, and a pair of Crocs as well. Crocs, because I'm on and off the beach. Like this morning, I wore this shirt dress, had a swim, put on the Crocs, and then walked into the shopping centre and I got changed. So, linen, if you're looking at the White Lotus collection with Camilla, I don't know, maybe someone can help me here, but if she's getting the linen and the prints done in Thailand, then, a fantastic markup for that brand, not a problem. I've just paid €40 for these wide leg trousers, high-waisted. I've got short legs, long body, perfect. And I'm loving this. It's really hard. You can go elastic, but elastic to me is like a bit of a nonna, right? Like a grandma. I'm not that old yet. And what I like about it is that you can tie it elegantly. It's a wonderful design. And then you tie it high-waisted through here. Going to Vietnam, I can take this and say, hey, I really like the cut. Choose my fabric, bamboo linen, and then get them to make me something else if I want. So what would you team this with? You can see with the Crocs, as I said, on the beach, resort, want to go into the resort or a cocktail, you could do that. Crocs are practical. Then these are the Melissa brands, the Barbie collection, the Bow Tan collection, and I also got the pink. And epidural. Gosh, no, we're not, I don't need an epidural. But these I got in Bangkok and they are just the denim and the bling. And again, I paid, I think, €25. Look at that. Now I'm short-legged, long torso. So really the Crocs, because they're chunky, and heels. But the flats are fantastic. Plastic, the brand Melissa, is wonderful in the tropics. And you can get them wet and go into the pool. You can go into the sea and it doesn't matter. They don't get ruined. Now, pastel, I think this is really unique. I really like my crocheted bags. Oh, this is a rattan bag, but look at that. Accessories. Yeah, look, that's just for a resort wear. I do have my wallet in there, but the only thing you got to be mindful of is the discoloration, but that adds charm. And then this is incredible. This is a reversible inspired kimono. I can't put any of this on. My Airbnb doesn't have a mirror. And I will do this. I am returning at the Four Seasons Koh Samui. And I'll put this all together and I'll give you a whole white Lotus touch. I love lemons. Again, this isn't linen. This is cotton. But why I went for it, because of the Asian vibe, the lemons. And I've got really, I'm top heavy. And it's balloon sleeves. I don't know how else. And they are just really flattering if you're top heavy. Very conscious. Even at my thinnest, I'm top heavy. I've always been conscious of that and I don't like it. I never expose my arms. That's why I'm wearing a t-shirt dress. It's just unflattering. It's a personal thing. But there's so much colour here. That is silk. And if I reverse it, ironically enough, the reversible on this is very Japanese, and it's natural dye, Laos textile, which is handmade in Laos, but the lining is actually from Thailand, which is a really nice, soft cotton. And this is, look at all the detail. This is all handmade. You can just put in Laos in my YouTube, and you'll see how they do it. This is really, really special. And that special piece mixed with this really gives a colourful, eclectic vibe. As I said, I'm top heavy. Kaftans make me look like a big couch potato. I don't flatter me, I'm not tall enough. But this shirt dresses, I just love this. It's really quirky. It's really me. I have teenager girls. So this with, I tell you what you can team this with. Hold on, I'm going to bring linen from Italy. One sec. This is linen from Italy, but it's a brand from Greece. Love this. I need to wash that. But can you see? And all you'll see, it's elastic, which I like. And this lace will just be underneath this shirt, dress. Team it with Crocs or the pink heels. Any of these will match. And that is really flattering. Take it all off and you can go into that beautiful swimming pool or sea. You don't have to look frumpy. My daughter says there is no excuse for looking poorly dressed in Thailand as a Westerner because there's so much affordable fashion, and yet I see it continually over, women in their flip-flops and horrendous gym wear, and make an effort. Now watch the Cougar ladies. You know, it's their victory tour, as they're calling it, in the White Lotus. I've written about it. I'll put all the links. Victory tour. You've turned 50. Step it up. If you've put on weight and you're continuously putting on weight, I can relate to that, then just go up a size and make your wardrobe work. Don't worry about the wardrobe you can't get into. I'm fortunate, I have daughters, so, and I am losing weight by a horrendous herb. In fact, why don't I show you it? Live the lifestyle. So I've lost 2 kilos. It's 3 times a day, my gut health, too much air, and this is like not even €2. It's horrendous, but it's kicked in my metabolism and my hormones into finally shedding a little bit of weight. So here we are, and as I said, I'll put this all together and I'll do a nice shoot. But linen, oh, got a dog in here, linen, floral, very white lotus. We haven't seen, we've only seen one piece swimwear so far. And I'll show you, I'm a real lover of, you wear this and you swimwear underneath so you can walk in the resort and then for a swim. The Four Seasons Koh Samui is around €1,500 a night entry point. And what shocks me is a lot of people spend that money and don't look the part. So be inspired. These are all plus size tips, elastic waists that can change effortlessly, top heavy like me. Go for the bubble arms, t-shirt dress, or a t-shirt like this. This is great for throwing on and off. High end, you know, this is all made by hand. It's absolutely stunning. And vintage silk. And then choose a bag to throw your phone in and anything else. Some coconut oil, some castor oil, and I'll put all these links. And then just mix and match. This is the only shoes I've got here in Thailand. And when I'm here for a few months, I just keep them here. This all stays. And then when I return to Europe, back to leather. Leather shoes in tropics gives you rushes. Melissa, the Brazilian brand, I find is fantastic in quality. You can walk in and out of the water. And if you dare, and these are really my first Crocs. They're heavy. Don't put Crocs like I did in the car for half a year. They shrink. I didn't know that. Don't leave your Crocs in the sun. They shrink. Because, well, you know, these are €125, utter ridiculous. And even the Melissa shoes, they're